Good morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. I've got for us today a open fire, straightforward sweep. The thing with this one is the chap burns a lot of wood, and if you know anything about open fires, they tend to, into brick flues anyway, they tend to build up creosote, and this is what we've got here. I will try and get you in. Let me extend you a little bit and get a torch in there as well. It's difficult to see because there's a funny throat, but I'm going to put a glove on. So I don't get dirty hands. There we are. I don't know if you can see up there. But when I looked before I turned the camera on, it looked like it was a bit tarry. So it burns kiln dried wood, so it's doing as much as you can, but you're going to get that creosote. So anyway, it's important to get it off. Now, because it's not clear liners, I can't use my cable brush really, which I would have liked to have done. So I'm just going to start. I mean, I will use the cable brush if it's really bad, but I reckon we might get it off with just a whip head. So I'm going to try that first and see what kind of results we get. Now we're in a bungalow, so it's probably only about 7 or 8 metres up. I say a bungalow, there is an upstairs, it's a dormer thing. Let's get the sponge in. Sorry if I'm in your way. Can you see? Let's get you over here. Can you see? Just got the sponge block in there. I'm just going to push in 7 or 8 rods. There's no bird guards on the top. There's just louver pots. So we've got 2 in already. So this is 3. 4. 5, 6, 7. Ugh. I'm going to put 1 more on for a bit of good luck. Yep. I'm going to go outside and have a look. Now, before I go outside, there's something I want to show you. And it's just a little tip if you're ever in this situation. The guy's got a tile missing, and we was talking about that. He's got some adhesive from Vitgas, tile adhesive, which I didn't know they did, which is a good thing. But these tiles here were black, I mean, filthy black, actually black. And you can see some of the staining underneath. There you go. You can see that black underneath there, look. The full tile was black. And he was asking me what I would use to clean them. And what I suggested was baby wipes. And I always keep baby wipes, cheap ones, cheapest I can get, in the toolkit. And baby wipes have got pretty much everything off apart from that little bit underneath. And the customer's going to get to see some more on there, look, underneath there. Thick black. So the customer's going to get some more. Okay, I am back. Needed an extra one on, a bit taller than I expected. So I'm just going to give it a sweep with the 2-bar drill. And we'll see what comes out. I'm going to put the vacuum on, I think, on this one. Noisy. Tell me. These tiles are smooth and shiny, but not porous in any way. So if you're using baby wipes on stuff, you know, I don't know how they would respond on all tiles. So just be careful. Oh, struggling. There we are. Dark in here, even though the lights are on. It's funny how some bulbs don't seem to produce any light. You smell that wood soot. light whip head, I'm not using a really heavy one just yet. Alright then, let's get that sponge block out. La-di-da-da. So I hope this takes the tarry chimney, I hope it's tarry enough. This is how I would approach it. I would see what I can get off with a normal whip head. It's in a brick flue. In a clay flue I'd probably go straight to cable loop. But in this one I'm going to treat it gently because it's brick. So start off with your normal brush. Maybe slightly thicker strands if you think it needs it, but whip head or even a really stiff manual or roll mold brush, if that's what you want to do. But the trick is not to treat it too roughly at the beginning, I think. You don't want to cause any wear and tear on the chimney. That's unnecessary, really. Not much places to put the camera. Sorry, the top. Right. And if you start off gently and you feel that it's not enough, you can always escalate it to the next. Because what we're trying to do is prevent chimney fires, isn't it? That's our job. And we don't want to walk away leaving the chimney with a risk of fire. Plus also we don't want to, I mean in this case the chimney will never be blocked, but we don't want to leave a carbon monoxide risk either. There's quite a bit of soot on that ledge up there. I'm just going to check with the mirror. That's a cable loop. You've seen the cable loop before, haven't you? Cable loop. They get a bit twisted and battered, but when they're spinning they're usually quite good. So I'll get rid of that. Okay, so what we've got is this. It doesn't look much on the camera, but it's a good pile. This chunky creosote, and up there there's a nice pile on that ledge, and then I'm going to clean it off before we have a look at the chimney, but I reckon I aren't going to do any more on that. The guy gets it swept regularly. He's burning kiln dried wood, and he's also using a creosote modifier powder, which I asked him to start using a while ago, and it's obviously working. Oh yeah, big pile. Now you know you've done enough, you're just getting a few little bits of the carpeting coming off the chimney, but not too much. It's unavoidable, some's going to come off. But you don't want like tons and tons of it. A little bit more. One of my bristles has come off my brush. So I had there's another bit in there, look. It's like 4 bits of that. It's a lump of something. That's not, that could be from in the corner somewhere. Now in my other video, I can't remember which was, the worn out open fire, I think people thought my videos were boring. And maybe I do, I don't know. But I got some positive comments saying that they're not boring, and you know, which is great. It's good to hear, and thank you. But what I was really getting at is I don't want them to become repetitive and boring, and just putting the same old content out. So I've had some comments, and it's great, and I'll carry on doing what I'm doing. But if I get the opportunity to do something a bit different, I'll do it. Well, thank you. I appreciate the good comments, the nice comments that I got. And actually, I know I've only started out sort of recently doing this, and I haven't got like 1 million followers, but I appreciate the 170 odd, I think it is, that I've got. And I find that the comments I get are really good, actually, really positive. There's no negative comments, which you often see in other people's channels. You know, because you've got to think that some of the channels I watch are guys who run a business, you know, and it's their business, and they're sharing that with you, and you know, and when they get really negative comments, I don't know if that's really a nice thing. I mean, I've not had any, so I don't, but you know, people are too easy to be negative towards, you know, someone sharing their life and work with you, you know, as an interest. That looks good up there. Yeah, but yeah, I really do appreciate the comments I get. They're good, and they help me too. They ask me questions that maybe I don't think about. And that's the real reason why I do this, because when I used to be in a training team for a bit for an American company, and you don't, till you start talking to yourself and talking to others about what you do, you don't really realise what you do. I don't know if that makes any sense. And then how you know, how much goes into something, and I find that when you talk about it and as you work through stuff, you realise that you could probably do things better, and that's one of the reasons that I do this channel, as well as sharing it for everyone to watch. It helps me get better, you know. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get back to this. So you want to have a look up there, don't you? It's not perfect, but it's good. Good enough, definitely good enough for what we need. I'm going to try and watch what you can see through the camera. Let's have a look. Get the torch in first, get you guys in. I don't know what you think, but I'm going to leave that. If I start, you know, I've already brought off some chunks here, and if I carry on abusing it more of that's going to come off, and we don't want that. It's a balance, isn't it? So yeah, I'm going to leave that. I'm going to put you back in. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Perfect. And I've cleared the ledge off. There was quite a bit on there. That pile in there was probably 3 or 4 inches deep on the left hand side, and maybe not so much on the right, so it's fallen. So all is good. The door is shut. Don't think there's an air vent in here, but we're gonna do a spillage test. That's really good. Thunderbar. I've run out of water. I heard a comment once, I read a comment from a chimney sweep about chimney sweeps in the middle of the busy season. You know what it's like. It's just insane. You know, for a few months, and then somebody put, well, there's a couple of things, but somebody put all we do is hydrate on caffeine and beer. Which is true. No, it was true. So you've got to keep drinking that water. Look out for ourselves, we're getting old. Alright everyone, that's us done. Just a normal, straightforward process. Took me 50 minutes to get everything in and swept and everything so far. Just got to get the gear out, another 10 minutes. And I'll be gone. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that one. It was a bit different for an open fire. You know, if you have any comments, questions, or if you're watching it and you haven't liked the channel, that'd be great if you'd like it, like the video and subscribe to the channel. That'd be awesome. And yeah, I'll see you in the comment section. Have a great day. Bye now.